Damn. What's up, my G? Much love, homie. It's been a gang of time, dog. Man, bro, we're still above ground though, ain't we? How's everything been, G? We got history. Hey, much love, Steven. You know what's up. Hey, Damien, bro, come on. That's crazy how we have history like that, huh? Damn, bro. You know what's up, Steven? We right here. Oh, you're in the desert? That's the shit. That's what I've been telling everybody. Like, we got to get out to nature, homie. We got to get away from the densely populated fucking regions, homie. It's too much chaotic fucking mayhem, homie. You know what I mean? That fray. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're a stand-up individual, bro, you can only do so much with that fray, dog. It's too much. Nature's necessary, homie. That's what I'm trying to tell them. You know what I mean? You got to get out somewhere where it's not so populated, where we can recollect our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? We can make a game plan, homie. You can basically remind ourselves, homie, what's actually important so we can move accordingly. You know what I mean? When we're out in this chaos, homie, these densely populated regions, fool, you lose sight of what's important. And then you can't fucking move. You can't move, homie, like you're supposed to, dog. You start moving like, you know, you start becoming part of the problem too easily. You know what I mean? We live 30 minutes away from town. See, that's this shit, dog. So you can still go to the store, get all your necessities, homie. Have that experience, but still be out the way, man. That's balance. I mean, that's key. Even if you got a homestead in Alaska at this point, but you know, if you got the best of both worlds like you do, homie, that's key, bro. Man, it's important, homie. It goes over their heads. You know what I mean? Like shit. Trying to get fools on an egg. Oh man, you actually found some peace. Fuck yeah, homie. That's right. Damn. Found some peace, dog. That's the most I could hope for anybody. You feel me? Coming from that mayhem. Oh my God. Fuck. Bro, I'm gonna live vicariously through you. You know what I mean? That's the business, dog. Just being somewhere where you can see some trees, some hillside, some shrubs, ideally even a body of water or a river. But you know what I mean? As long as you can be in some cut or semblance of nature and have that opportunity to recollect your thoughts and put things in perspective. Like, God dang, man, that's what a lot of people are lacking, homie. You know what I mean? Caught up in that mayhem, bro. You don't got a moment of clarity. You got a moment to put things in perspective or reevaluate things. You know what I mean? So that's how a lot of fools get caught up in that mindset to where there's nothing to lose, supposedly, right? It's too easy to get caught in that mindset. You know what I mean? That shit's crazy, bro.
Or any size iced coffee. Prices and participation may...
Yeah, we're putting our plan together, though. We're going to get some land and shit. It's going to take a few more years, but we're going to do it. No matter, I mean, there's no other option. You know what I mean? You got to get a slice of land, something out the way, dog. Got to stay out the way. Got to stay out the mix. Got to find some slice of peace, like you said. It's imperative right now. You can't be embedded in the malls and the cities and the movie theaters and the fucking... No, bro. That 24/7 takes its toll. You know what I mean? Shit takes its toll. That nature's key, homie. That's what 90-something% of individuals are missing. You know what I mean? You open your eyes to a new perspective. You know what I mean? So you understand, man, hey, wait a minute, man. I can barbecue. I can go fishing. I can have a workout routine. I can, you know what I'm saying, get good rest every night. I can have a purpose outside of the mayhem. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I can find peace. But a lot of people, homie, that's not apparent to them. You know what I mean? Because of that lack of nature, homie. You're not going to find that shit sitting in an aqueduct, homie, surrounded by stainless steel furniture. No, that's too much. I no longer participating in the madness. Yeah, see, that's the key. That's the key, homie. That's the key. And when you're by a densely populated city, there's a lot of bullshit going on. It drags you into that shit, homie. Even if you're doing it, you're stepping for the right intentions and for the right purposes or reasons, homie. You know what I mean? You got the right motives. You know what I mean? It's still, you know, you're fighting fucking a forest fire with a super soaker, basically. That's what you're doing, homie. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm happy that you found peace. And just know that we're not far behind, homie. We got the same ambitions and the same plans. It's just taking a little bit longer, and we get to take a lot of resources, you know what I mean? But we got a plan. We're doing it. Damn. That's what I'm saying, homie. You know, the core, homie, never leave, dog. The core beliefs, homie, but you gotta broaden our mental horizons. You know what I mean? Be amongst nature and away from the unnatural madness, homie. And you know what I mean? There's a lot of demons in that unnatural madness, homie. There's a lot of demons, dog. Yeah, I've been saying it for a minute and it goes over a lot of people's heads, but when I be saying that shit, dog, I really mean that shit, homie. There's a lot of misguided, empty vessels, homie, that really they don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do next. You know what I mean? It's like, bruh, hell nah. I'd rather be around some catfish in a river. I'd rather deal with the coyotes and mountain lions, man. They're far less of a threat. Far less of a threat. And that's sad. Yeah, that's it. That's saying something, isn't it? You'd rather be around some mountain lions and some unpredictable bears in comparison with being around your fellow humans in a populated city. The animals are more predictable. At least them motherfuckers ain't gonna risk their lives for no reason at all, out of boredom. Nope. They're gonna have a reason behind the bullshit they do. Not humans. They don't even know what the fuck they're doing till it's too fucking late, homie. Giant fucking toddlers, dog. I'm gonna stay away from that, bro. I'm trying to remain peaceful. We gotta be in nature, like you said, man. You found peace, homie. That's let anybody watching, dog. Anybody that sees it, let that register, let that resonate, homie. You gotta find some peace eventually. That shit's crucial. It's there, fool. It's there. Yeah, that's key, bro. R.I.P. Hustle. You know what I mean? We lost the homie, but do what we could, homie. It's just this fucking madness out here, dog. You can't force somebody, homie, to live a certain way, bro. You can't, you know what I mean? That's not the right way to lead. You can't be forcing people into shit. But at the same time, fool, it's a fine line, dog. It's a fine line in our society, homie. Sometimes we need a little push. You know what I mean? That's that balance, though, dog. You know, we can do it for ourselves first and foremost, homie. It starts there. You know what I'm saying? And then if you can manage to get an individual to evolve, homie, at that crucial point in time alongside you, that's always a plus. You know what I mean? But we can really only do it for ourselves. The only person we can make, you know what I mean, evolve or function in a certain fashion or form is ourselves, homie. We're the only ones that we can really dictate that through and through. You know what I mean? Another human being is always going to be another human being. You know what I mean? So that's where the challenge lies, homie. Multiple reptiles that are more loyal. That goes to show you, dog. That goes to show you. And not all, you know, I've seen certain reptiles like certain lizards or iguanas, only so on and so forth, exhibit the character traits of like a dog or, you know what I mean, something that's actually present and capable of feeling emotion. You know what I'm saying? And in itself, even if that one, they're just reptiles. Yeah, man, it's a pretty good analogy for where people are at. But yeah, man, iguanas got them beat. Iguanas got them beat. Let's just go ahead and leave it at that. Iguanas got your sociopathic motherfucking empty shells beat. Nah, just joking. Not everybody's done lost their soul, dog. But damn, homie, a lot of motherfuckers, bruh. I'm telling you, homie, it's natural. I guess I really was hoping it wouldn't reach this point in society, but it was inevitable. Because we keep venturing further and further into extremes. You know what I'm saying? But it still hurts to see, you know what I mean, more sociopathic or empty tendencies take hold. You know what I'm saying? To where, bro, I'm telling you, you got some Junior Whopper Jeffrey Dahmers out here, dog. Hey, there's nothing There ain't nothing really going on, dog. You know what I mean? It's escalated. I would go Savannah monitor Asian. Oh, see, yeah, those are fancy lizards, bro. You got monitor lizards. I assume they're some rare Asiatic breeds. I know you ain't breeding no COVID, dog. That's stupid. Yeah, that's the shit, though, homie. Yeah. With society, though, bro, like, we just gotta be patient. And it was hard for me to bite that bullet. You know what I mean? I was really a firm believer. I was like, look, man, if we're aware, that's all we're missing. Awareness. Once we're made aware, then we can evolve alongside each other. Then we can acknowledge what's most important with the whoop. But like, bruh, in this chaos, homie, it objects to awareness. It literally treats the solution or reality as the enemy, bro. That's how far gone it's become. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of sociopathic individuals out here of all ages, you know what I mean? But as things naturally progress or escalate, the younger generations are going to be more predominantly empty, homie. And before, they had to have, you know, for the most part, people had a reason to go out and do the bullshit they were doing. Now, homie, there didn't have to be any real reason. You know, you may have not even come face to face with the individual that's trying to get you, dog. He may have just seen you, just wants you to die. That's fucked up, but that's where we're at as a society, bro. We're venturing further and further into that. These youngsters on me, they ain't got nothing to lose in their minds. You feel me? Oh, God. It's called being destitute. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. So we got to recognize that the society we live in, you know what I'm saying, to where we may have wanted to make that necessary impact. We may have been putting ourselves out there on the front lines to do so. But at some point, you got to reevaluate. If you don't want to know everybody, you know what I'm saying, to lose their freedom or lives, you got to reevaluate where things are at. And that's what I've been doing, homie. That was a hard bullet for me to bite. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a firm believer to where I can set foot in a society if me and my homies have the right disposition and the right ambitions. And we walking with God and we're doing it as G's, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can say, you know what I mean? But when you shine it, when you light a candle in a tunnel of darkness, homie, and it's the only flame, bro, you better expect mayhem. Bro, everything and anything's gonna come at you, dog, to try and snuff that bitch out. And that's what we've been experiencing. You feel me? A lot of hopeless individuals, dog. You know what I'm saying? And hopelessness, you know what I'm saying? It can transition. That's why I'm telling you, bro, we gotta, anybody who has rights has to exercise them. We'll leave it at that, right? Because we know what we're dealing with. They rather demonize inanimate objects instead of tackle things at the root cause. Why are people delirious and up for days on a substance that causes them to be sociopathic and oh no, let's just blame an inanimate object. Not a substance that causes maniacal behavior, but just an object. That's crazy. that's the thought process, you know what I mean? In that political blind allegiance, bro. That two-party bullshit, but in society, like none of that even registers. You feel me? It is basically impulse. You know what I mean? Like a bull shark operating based on impulses. That's what they got the young generation acting like. There's no fucking foresight. There's no hindsight. You feel me? It's just in the moment. That's dangerous. You know what I mean? So dealing with a lot of that bullshit, man, I'm telling you, homie, it gets hard, dog. It gets hard, especially when you want what's best for your fucking fellow human being, homie, and that shit don't register. You know what I'm saying? Talk about a fucking catch-22. Talk about a conundrum, homie. You end up squabbling with fools that you actually care about. You know, because they ain't got there's no concept. In their mind, homie, nobody could really give a fuck. It can't be genuine. It's all gone already. You know what I'm saying? It's dismal out there, bro. It's dismal out there. So it's not the type of society anymore, despite your ambitions or your personal disposition, to where you can go out, even, you know, irregardless whether you're having a couple drinks or not. I didn't drink for the longest, homie, but what I realized, I was pushing people away with this militant hardline. You know what I'm saying? I try to bridge that gap, homie. I try to be more open-minded, meet people where they're at, whoop the whoop. But even in this journey, homie, I've learned, dog, with drinking a couple, whatever, where society's at, where people are at, homie, with the with a mindset that revolves around having nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? or more to gain from the imminent bullshit than anything, dog. Like, come on, homie. That's in the moment. That's impulse. So to be drinking in a society where everybody's thinking based on impulse and they can't think down the road at all. It's all here and now, homie. How I feel what I want right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how everybody's operating, dog. Not even just people from the hood. I'm talking about in general. You know what I'm saying? You know, bro, it's popping. It's not the kind of society, in my opinion, where you're going to go out and post up at a park or behind Walgreens or wherever it be. And I got a good disposition, homie. I'm going to chop it up full. I'm going to really try and meet people in the cuts where it matters, homie. We're the really hopeless and we're lost in the darkness where we're going to really forge some solution. We're going to touch back down on what really matters. We're going to get back to our roots. You know what I'm saying? That's what me and the homies were really trying to do. But, I'm recognizing and the homies are recognizing, and Access, if you right there, homie, much love on your journey. You know what I'm saying right now? But what we're recognizing is shit, homie. You got to tackle things more strategically because there's so much chaos and mayhem, homie. You know what I mean? People were under the impression that another man couldn't give a fuck. So when you come across and you tell them, hey, what's good, homie? Hey, how you doing, G? Hey, we walking with God as G's, homie. We're trying to do what's right, fool. We know life doesn't revolve around us, homie. And there's a lot of darkness and bullshit going on. It should be self-explanatory. But now, at the point where society's at, people are like, oh, well, yeah, that sounds good, but it's just pure evil, right? Yeah, homie, boy, yeah, dog, I respect that, homie, but it's Gotham fucking City out here, dog. Except there's only villains and no superheroes. That's the kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's the response or reaction you get, because that's where things are at societally. It is basically Gotham City, and there ain't no superheroes. Ain't nobody stepping for what's right, homie. Nobody gets into society and says, you know what, I'm going to really be a G. I'm going to try and do what's right. Oh, God, that part. No, that's a foreign concept to the point to where people assume it's not even possible. You know what I mean? The realists of the real in the heat of the moment are going to know based on your energy, hey, them motherfucker means what he says. What about the other 99%? On the internet, passing by throughout society, everybody going here, there, boop, boop, boop. And there ain't so many people in the cuts, right? So you got different perceptions. Yeah, that part, my brother, we know that shit. You know what I mean? So perceptions, homie, corruption, a sense of, you know, being lost. You know what I'm saying? That's where people are at, dog. And they're just trying to get something to get through it. You know what I mean? I get that car, I get that, whatever it is. If I can get that, I can get through it. It's like, damn, dog. What about where we're supposed to be at mentally and spiritually, homie? What about putting our minds and souls together? You know, I'm a firm believer that that's still possible. But me in minds, we got to recoup. We got to regroup. You know what I mean? We got to realign our trajectory. You know what I'm saying? And connect those dots the right way, dog. Because right now, we've been noticing this shit, dog. We're gonna fucking, bruh. It's on. It's a limited fucking time, dog. You out there like this, homie. It's a limit. You know what I mean? It is what it is, dog. You're fighting a fucking forest fire, homie. With a fucking gallon of milk. Pouring that bitch on. Come on, mother. You look around. Oh shit, everybody's on fire. Whoa, fuck. Oh God. You know, oh God, you know, that is, woo-wee, that is a lot. That is a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, fuck, ain't none of us perfect, dog, but I've had a firm belief that life doesn't really revolve around me, and it's more like the impact I can make and the purpose I acquired throughout my fucking existence in this plane. But when you hope for that to resonate in our type of society with the mindset that's prevalent, you are going to be disappointed, and you're going to be met with demons at times. Even mentioning God, mentioning the light, homie, it could be 5 motherfuckers, dog. One of them is going to have an allergic reaction. And then, bro, there's cameras everywhere. Everybody in their mind, bro, is lost. Bro, they're not thinking about it strategically, about their freedom, about a camera, about, but it's a PC move in the day room. You done busted a PC move in the day room, bitch. You better get in that cut. No. They're not thinking about none of that, dog. People are lost as fuck. If they can take y'all down with them, for whatever goes, homie. Like, that's where a lot of people are at, bruh. I'm not saying everybody, but we need to recognize where society's at, so the small percentage of us who want things to change and understand that life isn't revolving around us. You know what I'm saying? In order to make that impact that we want to make, homie, we've got to be more strategic with it. And that's what we're learning. Me as the homies. So then I'm way out here strapped. Bro, I'm telling you, Damien, hey, dog, that's the goal. That's the ambition. I'm trying to get my shit out the way right now to where I'm earning that. So when I take off in nature and I got the next phase of this plan and I'm really going to try to make something manifest, you know what I mean? Strategically from a distance, homie, remotely, dog. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get it all out the way now, bro. So when I do that, I ain't got no semblance of guilt. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's a fucking dice roll, homie. It is. And putting a motherfucking spine on the line, dog, for what you believe in, homie, in a society that ain't gonna appreciate you. Let's just keep it 113. You know what I mean? Like, that's where we're at. And I don't need anything. It hurts. That's what I'm saying. Bro, that's when you know a motherfucker don't need nothing from nobody, homie. Is when it just hurts them. Oh, God. That's it. That's it. It just hurts. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, we can pick it up, dog. We're not fulfilling our potential, so we got to do it more strategically. We got to really pick the individual mindsets, homie, that can coincide with us and do it peacefully, homie, from a position to where you're not going to have to worry about the elements. You're not going to have to worry about the threats. You're going to have to worry about that chaos, dog, because how are you going to forge something unprecedented, you know what I mean, in a time of chaos if you're dealing with the chaos? You can't. You can't be submerged in chaos and forge a solution regarding it, dog. We gotta have some sort of semblance of dipping out to nature, and that's what I'm saying, bro. And that's why my hat's off. You know what I'm saying? And our ambitions are closely following suit. Best believe. We recognize what's most important. And we recognize that it's crunch time too. We recognize that we can only be in the eye of the storm for so long. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth of the matter, dog. Like, this ain't no bullshit, fool, on fucking internet, dog. This is somebody speaking from the heart based upon chaos, homie, in the real world, dog, and based upon making a decision at crunch time, homie, to change that fucking destiny, homie, to alter that destiny, because we all gonna end up another statistic if we don't do that. And it's hard, dog, because you gotta leave. You're essentially leaving, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta approach it in a different fashion or form. Are you always on the beachfront? Or are you going to do things with reconnaissance, so on and so forth? Are you going to send a drone to survey some shit? You know what I mean? What are we going to do? Are we going to be more tactical about it? Are we going to prolong our existence in the likelihood of us changing things? Or are we going to be in the eye of the storm, homie, and go with it? What I'm saying, homie, is real shit. You know what I mean? And for the real ones like yourself, Damien, you know, oh God, homie, Steven, you know, we know what time it is, homie. We know what time it is, dog, but I just hope it doesn't go over people's heads, you feel me? Like, a lot of individuals think you be saying something just to say something, dog, but by the time, homie, the realization hits, by the time the reality of that hits, sometimes it's too late. And we don't want our flowers, you feel me? We just want people to evolve before it's too late. To the minimal degree, dog, and that goes for ourselves included. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm chopping it up on here quick, homie. I'm speaking from the heart right quick. You're gonna go over a lot of people's heads. It is what it is, homie. Like, it's bad out here, dog, in general in society. You know what I mean? We gotta have peace, nature. We gotta appreciate, homie, what we possess internally. And we gotta approach things tactically, homie, if we want things to change. I'm learning that now in the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? But it's got a whole different meaning, homie, when you're really in the field, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because you're just seeing it firsthand, homie, and then it makes it that much more difficult to separate or disconnect from that mayhem long enough to tackle it in a logical fashion or form. You feel me? You know, I'm telling you, bro. You know what I mean? When you're in the midst of a problem, you know what I'm saying? It can be a little bit more difficult to solve it. Sometimes you got to remove yourself from that problem and alter your perspective to hone your perspective. You know what I mean? And that way you can hit it from a different angle. And that's what we got to try to do. And that's what I suggest everybody does right now, homie. Really appreciate what matters most. Appreciate your family and your freedom. Don't go clubbing. Don't go to the bar. It's not the type of society for it. If you think it is, homie, we gonna regretfully learn that it ain't. So let's just let that resonate internally. And let's do things tactically. Let's do things for the right reasons. You want to let off some steam? Let's go into nature and let's reflect on what matters and have a couple cold ones, maybe. Let's remove ourselves from that fucking threat. You know what I mean? Let's do it the right way. But we all should be pushing each other to do this. We should be doing this alongside each other. You know what I'm saying? That way, not everybody's alone, left up to them societal, you know what I mean, outlets. You know what I mean? Which are not realistic given these circumstances. They're not going to touch down on that. They got to hold this semblance of a functioning society together. You know what I mean? But we can operate differently. I mean, we can understand where the storm is on the horizon. And we can operate based on such. You know what I mean? Think about it, dog. Anyways, much love to everybody. Homie, much love, Damien, Matthew, everybody, dog. You know what time it is. Steven, homie. You know what time it is, dog. Just stay real. Don't let society get you down, bro. We're still above potting soil. We can still learn from the mistakes of others. You know what I'm saying? And if you give a damn about the next man, you gotta learn. You know what I mean? Otherwise, all them dying and all the mistakes being made happen in vain, and then you become cold. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. We're gonna learn from that shit, homie. It doesn't happen in vain. You know what I'm saying? We can make that impact. We can't be in the eye of the storm, though, while we do it. We're going to be navigating too much. Hit that notification button, though. Let me know what you think of the situation. RIP hustle, homie. I'm still here, though. On God.